Good morning and welcome to my channel PawfectPastimes. My name's Amanda, my friends call me Ammo, and I live in Dorset in the southwest of England with my husband and my 3 dogs, and you can see Willow's on the bed over by Clarice behind me. So any groans and moans, it will be her. A lot of you are very familiar with her strange noises now. Welcome if you're new here. I've had quite a few new subscribers. And if you're just looking in, perhaps you can consider subscribing. It would be lovely to have you along. And if you're coming back, you're very welcome as always. And if you leave comments, I do reply to you. And it's always lovely to have you all here. So how's this last week gone? It's changeable weather. Wednesday was glorious. It was spring in a bottle. It was absolutely wonderful. And it was lovely to get out and about a bit. I think I put a little video at the front with Gwyn and I going out on a nice sunny walk. The weather is looking good for the rest of the week, so I might get a few more walks out. I did manage to do a round of golf, full 18. I walked it. If you've been here a while, you will know that I had to buggy all last year because of the cancer. But this new chemo that I'm on seems to actually kindly give me a little bit of energy, which is lovely. So I tried walking, and I did, so I feel better that I've earned my sitting down and knitting time. Let's just hope we carry on with some good weather and I can get out there a little bit more, which would be nice, please. Thank you. I have some knitting, a little bit of crochet and some sketching for you this week. So we'll start with what I am wearing, and as you can see, I have finished my Dreyma. So I will stand up and show you. It has colour work along the bottom, it has colour work along the sleeves and around the collar. If you remember, I had a bit of trouble getting gauge with this yarn. This is Drops Air, and I can't think what I've done with it now. In 55 beige. And I bought 6 balls of this from the shop, and this is all I have left. There's 19 grams in a 50 gram ball left. So just over half a ball was used out of 6. That's all I have left. And I bought 2 balls of the 59, which is Ruby Wine, I think. And I have a whole ball left and a little bit of just about 5 grams left of the red. So those are the 2 that went into this yoke. If you remember, I made too big because I had trouble with the gauge on it. No, that's my old one. New one. Here we go. I had to go down to the 4.5, and I was getting 14 stitches per 4 inches. That's what the body measures now that I've finished it. I haven't blocked it yet because this is a tube yarn, and I did make my koime in Izaga Eco, which is also a tube yarn, and I know when I washed and blocked it, it took quite some time to dry. So I'm not going to fully wash this while it is still quite cool and damp. I will wait until the sun shines properly with some warmth in it, and I can get this washed and dried hopefully pretty quickly in comparison. So I have spray blocked it. I gave it a very light spraying with Yarn Food Wall Blocking Spray, which I bought last year in Wales, and it helped it sort of fluff a little bit. There are still places where my carried floats, I don't know if you can see there, are still showing. That will disappear when it's blocked, but overall I'm happy how the yoke is looking. It's nice and even. The whole thing is a great size. I have made the size small, which was quite a surprise for me. I didn't do any waist shaping. There is an option for waist shaping in this, which I didn't bother doing. The size small, I'm a 41-inch chest. The the fit was okay. I could try it on as I went, and I was really happy with that. I did do a few extra stitches under the arms because I have larger upper arms, so I seem to go from the size small body to, I think it was size 3 in the arms. I picked up the extra stitches to make sure my arms would fit nicely. But overall, I am over the moon with it. I highly recommend this pattern. It is by Jen Steingass, who I bought a couple of patterns for when she had a sale earlier in the year. And I'm very happy to get this off my needles and on my body before it gets too warm. It's a very lightweight yarn, but I know it's quite a nice soft warm yarn. It is 16 degrees in here and I'm very comfortable wearing this sweater. So there are my two colours. I have noticed I have a sort of a pinky blush over the beige with this, but I think that's just the fluff. It's certainly not a colour run. It's just the illusion of having used the deep red with the beige colour, but I'm fine with that. It doesn't bother me at all. I think it adds to it, if anything. So that is my finish for this week, and I'm really, really pleased. I have got my my Compton sweater still on the go. I'm above the heart bit. I'm just going up the sleeve, going round and round. I will catch up with that at some point soon. I want to next look at the Baron Doohan Slipover by Fox and Folk. There's the name and the pattern. I'm having trouble finding the camera today. I've got a new camera, so I'm finding out about it at the moment. So I'm going to go and have a rummage in my yarn stash upstairs, see what I've got. I can't see it taking too much yarn. I'd like to use stash yarn, not too worried if I can't, but this is what I want to make next. I think a nice slipover would be handy for the changing season. It's got some lovely travelling stitches and a bit of cable on it. I don't think there's a better picture in here. I'll see if I can find a nice picture on Ravelry and try and insert it here for you. So that was going to be my next project. The only other thing I am knitting at the moment, oh, I have got the Kinross cowl. I would like to get on with that a bit. I'd like to get that off the needle, so perhaps I'll intersperse that with everything else. But the other thing that I started knitting last time was a scarf called the Double Knitting Scarf by Hello Hugo Life. And Tracy and I bought the yarn for this at Unravel when we went a couple of weeks ago. And this is the one that starts with a tubular cast on. So my cast on goes over like that. There's no ridge and it's lovely. I have just got through the keyhole. It's a keyhole yarn. There we go. I'll see if I can put that up there for you to see. And it's now just straight knitting. It's double knitting, which is, to me, it's a 1 by 1 rib, but you're not purling the purls, you're skipping the purls with the yarn forward. And this gives you a lovely double stockingette side. It's got stockingette on both sides and it's quite a plump knit. It's lovely. And I'm going to keep going until I've used the yarn up, or how I feel enough of the yarn has been used up. We bought the yarn from Zakami, and it is undyed 70% natural fawn baby alpaca, 20% silk, 10% cashmere, DK, 220 meters for 100 grams. So Zakami, and there's the yarn information there. I hope it's in focus for you. Okay, my knitting is all been shown to you now. I would like to get on with that sweatshirt. Obviously it will depend on what I've got in my stash. But the other thing I'm making yarny is my Bust the Blues blanket by Emma Cat Crochet. I've just downloaded week 5. There's the information. It's being hosted by Black Sheep Wools, and if you're interested in it, you go to Black Sheep Wools on the front page. They got the Bust the Blues. You can go in there and download all the patterns. We're on, as I said, we've just gone through week 5. I think week 6 is going to be the border. Download the weeks. You go through the process of trying to sort of buying it or trying to buy it. You buy it, but it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Then you get the confirmation email from Black Sheep Wools, and you can download it from the following email. I've been doing a little bit on this in the afternoons, some afternoons, only a couple of rows. It's quite wide. It's a nice size lap blanket. And last time I saw you, I think I just finished, I think that was week 1 and week 2, or at least part way through week 2, but I'm now up to here. You can stash bust with this, but there are colour packs, and this is the All That Jazz colourway from Black Sheep Yarns, Black Sheep Wools. So each week has a different set of stitch patterns with this DK double crochet, which I think is single crochet in the US, spacer between some of them. All in all, it's been a very enjoyable make so far. There are videos that go with it, so you can go to Emma Cat's YouTube channel, and she does help you out with some of the stitches. If you're a bit nervous or a new crocheter, that's very helpful. So hopefully I will get a bit more work on that done later. I'm only doing a couple of rows a day, if that. I'm not in a rush. That I think is up to halfway through week 2 or week 3. I cannot quite remember. I've just downloaded week 5. Week 6 comes out on Tuesday, and like I said, I think it's a border. I haven't read it yet, obviously it hasn't come out, but I got a feeling, because she hasn't said to sew in any ends yet, it might be an envelope border, which would be very nice. And I think everything I have been doing yarny has been told to you. I'm just going to put my book away. I have started a very little bit of sewing this week. I went into my bucket of made up projects, and I pulled out Matilda and Milo musical, and there they are. They are called Matilda and Milo, and this is a kit put together by Liberty Bell. You may remember I did the other 2 up there. They're on that little unit I have behind my sewing machine. So far I have downloaded the pattern, and I have got most of Milo together. I've just got to finish putting on his other paw, and then I can start clothing him. And Matilda, she's about to be stuffed and had her other bits added onto it, the arms, the feet and the ears, and her face put on, and then I can sit and stitch the clothes for that. I have used the machine to stitch him this time, just for a bit of added security. So that's been nice to sit here with my morning coffee and just do a little bit of stitching on those. They'll definitely be done by the time I see you next week, I hope. And last but not least, I have started putting some pictures into the sketchbook that you saw me making last week. I said last week that I had made it. I'm losing my voice. Excuse me a moment. I'm just going to have a quick sip of coffee. I said to you last week that I made the sketchbook using an A0 piece of watercolour paper, and it was an A1 size piece of paper, but it still gave me enough pages just to make a little sketchbook out of. And I've started putting things in. I just went around the garden and I found a daisy, so I painted the daisy, and a little dunnock was singing on top of the grapevine, so I painted that as well. Dunnocks are, I don't know if they're just British birds, but they're little relatives to the robin, and they sing just as sweetly. And the other thing I did was a twig from our green gage. It is a huge blossom coloured tree at the moment, and some hives from the walk that Gwen and I went on that you will have seen at the beginning. It was so lovely to be in the warmth and see all the bees starting to emerge. I do hope they got lots of pollen in. There was so much gorse out. It was wonderful. The smell of gorse is like warm honey. So I have started to add things to my sketchbook. There's no timeline on this. I'm going to add to it as and when. So if I add any more, I will get to show you what else I can add into my sketchbook. You will have seen at the beginning me painting. So that's about everything for the past week. Tomorrow is the 1st of March, and depending on which calendar you look at, that is the first day of spring. So that will be a nice thing to tick over into. I do hope the weather does start cheering up. I'd like to get out in the garden and get some seeds planted, to be honest. I have the garlic out and it's already about 8 inches tall, but I'd like to get some broad beans out. One of our favourite vegetables is broad beans. And I don't seem to have many other plans for the coming week. I do have my consultant phoning tomorrow, no, Monday, Sunday tomorrow, it's Saturday today. So I will know what the results of my big test are, I hope, if they haven't lost it again. I will now download and edit this and get it out to you if I can, and then maybe go and sit with John and do something creative in the other room. And as the sun's out, I might actually take Gwyn out for another nice long walk. They've already been out for one walk and they're doing the one later, but sometimes I like going out for a longer one. I hope you all have a good weekend and a good week ahead. And I will say goodbye to you now. So stay safe and stay creative. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.